I left my mail for too long and so I have a ginormous box of new makeup. So I thought it was perfect to do a full face of makeup for you guys because this is long overdue. Some of these products are new releases and some of these products are new to me. All of these were kindly sent to me from the brands, so thank you so much. Now I don't know about you, but I'm excited, so let's get into it. I'm going to clip back my hair for this. I forgot how much effort it takes to curl your hair and it's literally already dropped out, so that's so slay. I actually think I'm just gonna start with my base makeup today, which is really weird for me, but let's do it. This is ridiculous. I kid you not. I have 5 different primers, so like, what the heck? I've already used the Maybelline one, so I'm disqualifying that. One Size has sent me 3 different types of primers, which is a little ridiculous because I don't know how I'm supposed to use all of these. And I've also got a glue primer from Moira Cosmetics. I was actually really interested in this One Size one because look at that. Do you see how gorgeous that is? It's like a baby pink. This is a B12 base thinner. I kind of want to do this under my skin because it looks really pretty. Ooh. It is really pretty. It's so shimmery. I'm just gonna put this all over my face because it's pink. It feels really lightweight and it leaves a really nice glow. Ooh, it doesn't smell like anything, but I don't mind that. As a sensitive skin girly, sometimes no fragrance is best. Oh, my hair. Got too much damn hair. I have very glowy skin. I love it. So this is a mixing medium that you're actually supposed to mix into a liquid or cream foundation to add a boost of radiance with a shot of B12 for a healthy, luminous finish. Mix this item out with liquid foundation and cream formulas to customize the coverage and add radiance. I mean, I feel like as a primer, that's really pretty. Like, I would just wear this on my skin as is. It looks really glowy, but like really natural. Slay. I also do want to try some other primers. I've got the Oil Control and the Blurring Primer from One Size. I kind of want to do like half and half, but I also do have one from Moira Cosmetics. So I'm going to do one of the One Size ones on each side of my face. So this one is the Secure the Blur Primer. It's an ultra blurring, pore refining primer with niacinamide that mattifies and evens out skin's texture as it grips makeup for flawless application and enhanced wear. This one actually sounds quite good for me because I have got large pores around my nose, especially as I've gotten older. Let's do this on the left side of my face. Oh, she's thick. Okay, left side of my face. I think you're supposed to like pat it in. Whoa, can you guys see the difference? It's very thick, but it is doing what it says that it's doing. That's kind of crazy. I can see the difference so good already, like just comparing it to the other side of my face. This is magic. The pores through this side of my face, non-existent. Like, you can see them pretty clear here, but they are gone on that side. I like it. The real test will be longevity. But on the other side, I'm going to try the Oil Control Primer. Just comes in a cute little tube. I love the packaging of these. I feel like they're so cool. So this is Extreme Oil Control All Day Mattifying Effect. Shake well before use. Oh, it's liquid. It doesn't seem like it should be liquid, but it is. Apply a smooth, thin layer onto completely dry skin and oily areas only. Okay, so maybe just apply it through my nose and T-zone. Let's try it. Oh, it's pink. These don't have any fragrance, which I actually love because fragrance can be way too overwhelming. And especially if you're like me, it can burn. Okay, this actually might be too much. I'm just gonna apply. It's very lightweight. Like the other one is thick, but this one is very lightweight. I'm just gonna apply it where I normally do get my oil coming through, which is my chin, my forehead, and kind of like on my cheeks around my smile lines. These definitely feel nice on the skin straight away. Okay, that was probably a little bit too much for those areas, but that is okay. What's on my nose ring? That's cute. Not gonna lie, as it dries, it has this really weird smell. I don't know if that's just because I've used it on top of others, but that's interesting. I don't have any qualms with either of those. I think they work nice, but I will see how long each side lasts. I have got the serum on both sides of my face, so at least it kind of has a fair chance when paired with both. But yeah, crazy how much like radiance has disappeared under the mattifying primer compared to this glowy side where I've just left it. All right, moving on. Can you guys see this? Where I put the oil primer, it's left like a white, crusty, dusty, like on my face. What the heck? It looks like I have a mustache. It's just like pilling. That's so weird. It just like has not blended into my skin like at all. It's just left all of these like crusty patches. It doesn't even really want to rub off. Okay, I don't love that. All right, hopefully foundation will cover that because the heck. Next up, Inglot has sent me some of their new all-covered face foundations. They've sent me 4 shades and I fear that I actually may be too pale for all of them. My fake tan has worn off. I think one of these shades would be good. This is the shade LC010. That looks pretty good. I have the remnants of fake tan, so it's kind of not ideal. This one's LW001. That's kind of a cool, do they have a neutral? I've got LC017 and MW005. That's way too dark for me. Good fake tan shade, but not right now. I'm thinking, oh, I might go with LC010 to be honest. I'm just gonna try a little bit. Maybe just, oh, it's thick. That actually looks like a good match for me though. It's really thick though. Whoa, was not expecting that. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on my face. I'm just gonna blend this in with my sponge. The coverage is really nice. I do like that. It's really thick though. Like although once you blend it in, it doesn't really feel like anything's on your skin. I picked a great shade though. This is like a perfect shade for me. A little bit goes a long way as well. Like I feel like I can spread that pretty decently. That was just like our little pump. I'm just gonna do one more pump. I do have a discount code with Inglot Australia as well. It's Alex15 if you want to save some money. I don't think it's an affiliate code. They kind of tend to disable it like every couple months, so I kind of lose track. But it might still be active. I don't really know. I'll leave all of it linked down below anyway if you want to check it out. Now that I've done my whole face, that is literally a perfect match for me. I forgot to say too, this is a flawless coverage foundation with a dewy radiant finish. It's waterproof and weightless formula. I would disagree with weightless. I still can feel like there's something on my skin, but I mean, it's not the heaviest foundation I've worn. Ideal for addressing redness, discoloration, and small imperfections. The buildable coverage ranges from light to full without a heavy or mask-like effect. It also has a bunch of skin-loving ingredients, saffron, lily extracts, and vitamin E. So it's meant to be hydrating as well. I would definitely agree with the buildableness. I have quite a few hormonal breakouts on my jaw, and I was able to kind of build some more product up and cover those nicely. I think it's comfortable. I do like it, but again, it really will depend how long it lasts. It's definitely not like full coverage, but I feel like you could easily get it there. So far I like it. I don't have a new bronzer, so I'm just going in with this bronzer sticks from Colourpop in the shade La Jolla Cove. When I started blending the bronzer out, the area where that oil control primer left like a white cast, it's completely like bunched up. Can you see kind of over there it's gone like patchy? I know it's the primer because the other side with the other primer is really nice. I think I'm gonna have to try that primer with nothing on my face and see if it does the same thing, because yeah, I'm not really a fan of it right now. I just realized I have another primer from One Size, the mattifying one. Why the heck did they send me like 4 base products? I'm gonna have to try this on TikTok or something, because this is so many primers for me to use unless I put like 1 in each quadrant of my face. So I have a couple blushes here. I have got the Cheek Clapper Blush Trio from One Size. The name really cracks me up. And Moira have sent over 2 of their blushes. This is the Love Heat Cream Blush in the shade. We've got this purple one in the shade Thank You, and this really pretty nudie pink in the shade I Have You. I think I'm going to use this. This is really cute. I'm just going to go in with this Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush. Really pigmented. Oh, that's cute. It reminds me of the Colourpop in the Milani cream blushes. Really pretty colour. That's like perfect. Do some on my nose as well because it would be illegal not to. It blends out really nicely into the other products as well, and it's nice and buildable. Like, I'm dipping my hand in super lightly, so you could definitely be more heavy-handed with it. It's actually kind of helped even out that weird spot on my face. I like this. It's nice. It's a perfect colour for me. I would wear this like every day. You can make it really subtle or you can build it up. So definitely would be using this again. Thank you, Moira. I think my camera just glitched out and corrupted the file of me testing out these new Inglot concealers. I just use them under my eyes and on my face. So this is the all covered under eye concealer. It is a creamy long wearing concealer developed for the under eye area, provides full coverage with a natural dewy finish, making it ideal for covering dark circles, under eye imperfections and blemishes. Lightweight, non-cakey and deeply hydrating. I went in with the shade 102. It's a pretty natural shade for me, which I really like. I'm just using it to carve out underneath my brows because it's actually like perfect for that as well. I just used the concealer to carve out under my brows. I think my camera did annoyingly delete the clip, but I do like the concealer. It looks really natural. It goes on really nicely and blended beautifully into the other products. It is creasing, but I haven't set my eyes yet, so that's pretty normal for me. But first impressions, I would definitely use this again. I think it's really nice. I'm super excited for this one. We have another one size product. This is the ultimate setting powder, except it's the travel edition and it is so cute. This is not the most adorable powder you've ever seen. I actually love that they have sent a mini because I hate traveling with big bulky powders and this is perfect. Let's try this out. I'm just gonna take out the little sifter. Oh, they give you a decent pull tab so you can really yank that sucker off. Maybe not. Satisfying. I'm just going to blend out anywhere that's creased. I'm not going to set it right up underneath my eyes because I do want to do some eyeshadow. So I'm just going to press that in with a powder puff. It's very finely milled, like I can barely feel that on my skin. What about my forehead? See if we can get rid of some of that shine with that oil control primer, as though it's so visible. It looks so bad. I definitely think I need to try that again with no other products on my skin. I'm just gonna apply some of this with a brush. I mean, it's setting everything nicely. It just kind of feels like a normal powder, I don't know. It's designed to have 24-hour shine control all day wear, sweatproof and no flashback. We do love that. The setting powder blurs texture and controls excess oil for the ultimate makeup insurance. Dust with a powder brush and bake with a puff for a soft matte finish. Doesn't really feel like anything special to me. Maybe I'm not putting enough on. It looks nice, like it's not completely mattifying my skin, so you have still got that like radiance, especially with the glowy products I have been using. This product is super duper exciting. I love this brand. I use What's Up Beauty so much. Eyeliner, the CEO, is lovely. They sent me so many goodies and they have sent me their Monsoon palette. These shades are so stunning. What's Up Beauty's eyeshadows blend beautifully. So let's actually create a look with this palette. The most satisfying bit. I kind of want to do something with the greens and the browns today. So let's do that. I thought this look on Pinterest looked really pretty, so I think I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to start with some of the shade Thunder, and I'm just going to put that in the inner corner, in the outer corner. We're going to do a halo eye type of thing. They're very pigmented, but there is a lot of fallout, so just be mindful of that. That's why I didn't want to set my under eye. I've kind of smoked it out, so I'm just going to flatten my brush and kind of make it into a mini triangle. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, I'm gonna go in with the shade Canyon next. I'm just gonna use it to blend that dark brown out. Gosh, it's so pigmented. You just have to be very light-handed. I'm just kind of using the very edge of my brush to get this color on there. Through the crease, I'm gonna take some of the shade Joshua Tree, and I'm gonna put that just in the crease. I'm gonna leave the lid space blank so that we can blend our green there. Just kind of flicking that up to my outer edge. It's kind of doing what I want it to do. I think once we add some eyeliner, it'll be really good. And on that same brush, I'm just gonna take a little bit of Dust Storm as the transition shade just to blend it all together. I'm just gonna go back in with Canyon, and then I'm gonna go back in with Thunder. Really just pack it on there. Get that color intensity back. Considering how much kickback came up in the pan, I'm actually surprised how little has ended back up on my face, so that is a bonus. Alright, I just spent some time perfecting that blend. I'm gonna go on with the shade Sun just directly on my finger. So pretty. I'm just gonna tap out the creases on my eyes first, and let's just put that straight. Oh, oh, that is so foiled. What's Up Beauty does not play when it comes to their shimmer shades. Oh my goodness. That's stunning. It's so pigmented too. It just goes on like butter. I'm just using the edge of my finger to tap that out. Guys. That's so pretty. I'm just gonna go with the shade Cactus. That green shade right next to the shade Sun. I'm just gonna kind of use that just to blend the two together. Even that's a really pretty green. Kind of make it a bit more olivey. This was meant to be more of a spotlight eye, but it's just kind of overtaken. I'm just gonna go back in with the brush that I used the shade of Thunder on, and I'm just gonna soften those edges just so there's not as harsh of a line between the shimmer and the matte. Every time they surprise me. I don't even know why they surprised me. I have 2 of their palettes, 3 now, and they are all just so good. Absolutely stunning. If you were looking for a reason to buy a What's Up Beauty eyeshadow palette, let this be it. I'm gonna do the same thing under the eye. I'm just gonna go in with the shade Thunder right up close to the lash line. I'm gonna leave the middle blank so we can repeat that halo design underneath. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of Canyon and connect that up. And then I'm just gonna take Dust Storm and just buff it out. This is partially setting the under eye as well. And I will just go back in with my sponge and just kind of tap over the edge, keep it nice and crisp. And then I'm going to take Sun on that brush, just kind of press it. It definitely picks up better on your finger, but I just want to keep it controlled right underneath. To brighten up the inner corner, I'm just going to take a little bit of the shade Glow. Wholly pigmented. I did not intend to put that much in there. I'm going to take a little bit of that under the brow bone as well. Ooh, I might actually use that as a highlighter because I don't have a new highlighter, so let's just use that. Oh my gosh, so pigmented. They weren't lying about it being the shade name Glow. My gosh, it should be called Beaming. So pretty. All right, that is the eyes. I might just go back in with a little bit more of that One Size powder, just so we can kind of set under the eye a bit better. Well, there we go. I feel like that really got some good product on there. It's adding a bit more coverage too, which is nice. I will say though, adding the powder on top of that oil control primer, it's just made it look super cakey, so not a fan of that. I just filled in my brows off camera with the Colourpop brow pencil because I don't have a new brow product. Also from What's Up Beauty, I've got some of their Wind Glider gel eyeliner pencils. I've got the shades Burgundy, Espresso, and Black. I think I'm going to go on with Espresso today. I feel like it'll complement the eye look nicely. So they're a twist up gel liner, very similar to the Colourpop ones. Let's see what the pigment is like. You definitely do have to warm them up a little bit for the pigment to deposit, but once they're on there, they're pretty nice. Not irritating my eyes either, I like that. I might go in with black in my tie line. Oh, ow. Let's just make myself blind. The tip of these is tapered, so don't stab yourself in the eye like I did the first time you use it. It is transferring down to my lower lash line though. I guess I'll just blend some of the black into that brown. It's actually kind of just coming off with my tears. I don't know if these are supposed to be waterproof though. We'll just mix it into a custom color. The inspo pick for the eye look did have more of like a blacky brown in the waterline anyway. It doesn't claim to be waterproof, but it's just meant to be long lasting. So as long as you don't mix it with your tears, shouldn't be a problem. I will say once you let it dry and then apply another layer, the color goes on really nicely. So that is good. Just don't stab yourself in the eye and make yourself cry. Because it will come off. Next up, we've got something new from Sigma Beauty. This is the Lash Icon Mascara. So this is a lengthening and voluminizing tubing mascara. I don't love tubing mascaras. I find them quite difficult to take off, but we'll see how this one goes. So this iconic tubing technology coats the lashes in a lightweight tube to extend beyond their natural length for instantly longer looking lashes. So it's an easy, gentle removal with just warm water. I will be the judge of that. Clump, flake, and smudge resistant, unique double-sided wand. Well, let's try it out. I am all for mascaras. I am picky with mascaras though. So that's a mascara wand. It's got an interesting gap in the middle of it. I'm interested to see what this looks like. I'm a little bit scared. The brush is really hard, kind of plasticky feeling. It reminds me of this Sinuosity lash brush wand. It definitely does grip the lashes though. Whoa. Okay, length. Yeah, I definitely feel like it is coating them with that dual wand as well. Like it gets it and then the second one comes in and really pushes them up. I don't love how hard the wand is though. Like I feel like I keep stabbing myself in the eye. It seems to be the theme today. It's super buildable and it's not clumping, so I do like that. I do, however, feel like the wand is just a little bit too hard for a mascara. Like, it's kind of painful to use, especially if you like to really get the product like at the root of the lash. I kind of find it's a bit scratchy. Let's try the bottom. How does it look on the bottom lash? Okay, it definitely looks pretty on the bottom lashes. It's really good at elongating them out when you don't stab yourself in the eye. What if I do a second coat? How does it look with a second coat? Okay, yeah, no. Once that is dry, you ain't getting another coat through there. It hasn't really given me like extreme length. It's definitely made my lashes longer, but I wouldn't say like beyond anything that I can get with another mascara. It looks really pretty on the bottom lashes, but I don't know, like, I feel like every time I really tried to get it into the root, it just scratched my eyes, and it hurt, and you know, it wasn't very nice. It does the job, it's a mascara, but I don't know. I think their Sinuosity lash is nicer. If it's easy to remove, I mean, I guess that's a bonus, but I mean, first impressions, I don't really like it. I think the brush is just personally too hard for me. The formula is quite dry as well. It's very lightweight. I'm just gonna go pop a lash on to finish off the eyes, and then we'll test out some lip products. All right, lashes are on. I feel like that has really just finished off the eyes beautifully. We have got a bunch of lip products to try, like a bunch. What's Up Beauty have sent over their new Sophista collection. We've got some Butter Bliss lip balms from Moira, and Maybelline have also sent over some of their lip glazes, so I am really spoiled for choice here. I do really want to try out the Sophista coat range, so maybe we'll do one product from What's Up Beauty, one of the lip glazes, and a butter balm just to make it extra glossy. So in the Sophista coat collection, there are 5 matte liquid lipsticks. We have the shades Caramel Veil, Cashmere Muse, Subtle Chic, Timeless Love, and Lilac Lullaby. So these are designed to be an ultra matte color that lasts without the dryness, heaviness, or powdery feel. It's a lightweight texture, has a soft, precise applicator. It is transfer proof, smudge proof, rub proof, and humidity proof. And it's formulated with a bunch of hydrating, soothing, and antioxidant rich ingredients. So let's give these a go. The shade Cashmere Muse looks so gorgeous. So does Caramel Veil. Oh, I'm kind of feeling something pink. So let's go in with the shade Cashmere Muse. This is what the shade looks like here. That color is absolutely stunning. I'll show you Caramel Veil as well. Oh yes. So that's Caramel Veil. It's more of a nude. I think I'm definitely gonna have to commit to Cashmere Muse. The applicator is just a very small doe foot. Let's just pop this on. Oh, that's a beautiful color. Very similar to my natural lip color, actually. Definitely does not feel like a matte lipstick. It goes on real nicely with the applicator too. I would definitely agree that that is soft and buttery. It does not feel like your typical 2016 drying matte liquid lipstick. I'm gonna let that dry down and then we will see how transfer proof it really is. All right, let's do the kiss test. Okay, only a little bit came off from like the very inner corner of my mouth. The only thing I don't love about matte liquid lipsticks is how much they emphasize the cracks on your lips, but it is comfortable and the colors are gorgeous. It was really easy to use. I like the applicator. Definitely will be trying more of the shades. I also forgot too, there is a Sophista balm as part of the Sophista collection. It's a tinted lip mask. This is the shade Sicilian Silk. Oh, it smells really nice. I just want to put a little bit on top. Oh, that feels so good. It's definitely a lip mask formula. This one's designed to be a hybrid between its skincare and makeup. And it's quite cool. You can use it for a lip gloss during the day and at night you can use it like a lip mask. So the dual use is actually really smart. Designed to feel never sticky or heavy. Also formulated with hydrating ingredients. They describe the scent as a warm, sweet, and slightly nutty aroma with subtle floral and vanilla undertones. Cute. I like that. That definitely reminds me of the Sigma Beauty lip mask, the jojoba ones. So I think this will definitely become a staple. I love that. I'm just going to put one of the Maybelline lip products over top. So they have sent over 5 of the 6 shades. So these lip glazes are designed for 24-hour hydration, smoother lips over time. And they come in 6 shades. So I've got 5 here. This is the shade 02 Pink Drip. That's really pretty. They also do have a really deep shade. This is the shade 009 Latte Crush. I like that there's different shades for everybody. I kind of just want to go on with the pink. Let's just see. That's definitely thicker than the What's Up Beauty one. That's more of like your true balm texture, but it is pretty. I feel like on its own, it would just be like a really pretty gloss. So that's it there on its own. It's just a really pretty sheer gloss. That's perfect if you don't really like wearing makeup, but you want just a hydrating lip product. I'm gonna swatch the shade 2. This is 005 Peach Quench. That's pretty. They have like a lightly minty scent to them almost. That's so interesting. But yeah, I would wear that shade too. They definitely do feel thicker though. If you don't like a thick glossy balm feel, you might not like that. And of course, Moira have also sent over some of their Butter Bliss lip balms. I have the shade Love Light and the shade Everything Nice. I think I kind of want to go in with the shade Everything Nice. So this is a high performance blend of makeup and skincare for a healthy and natural glow. That seems to be the common theme between all of these lip products. It's also formulated with jojoba seed oil and shea butter to smooth and hydrate. So let's try this. Whoa, the applicator is really weird. Look at that. It's like a odd shaped, as if someone like squashed down a normal applicator. I think these are all meant to be dupes of the Summer Fridays ones because every single brand seems to be doing these lately, but let's give it a go. It's just lightly tinted. Oh, definitely the thickest product out of the 3 I've tried. Doesn't have a taste to it really, doesn't have a scent to it. Definitely gave that element of shine. I would say that they're very similar to the Colourpop ones, the Inco Beauty ones. They pretty much are all very identical. The tint is nice, so if you don't really want to commit to like a full lipstick, you can pick up one of those. And if you really do want something that is very hydrating, I think that is perfect for that. All right, last but not least, we have the 16-hour setting spray from Moira to set everything in place. This is transfer proof, waterproof, oil free, and it has a mattifying effect. It also has a bunch of skincare ingredients, niacinamide, aloe vera, and rose flower water. So let's just give it a go. Very refreshing. I like the mister on that. It's nice and fine. There isn't a strong scent, so if you're sensitive to fragrance like me, that is nice. It does feel quite sticky, like where it's settled on my hands and arms. It feels a little bit tacky, so I guess it is really designed to lock your makeup in, but it hasn't overly mattified my face, so I still have that radiance coming through. I like it. I would use it again. So this is the final look, testing a full face of new makeup. I would say that this was pretty successful. I think pretty much every single product worked really well. I think my favorite products would have to be the One Size mattifying primer. The eyeshadow palette was really pretty. Those duochromes are stunning. I loved the foundation, I loved the concealer, and I really did enjoy the What's Up Beauty lip products. I feel like pretty much everything apart from the Sigma Beauty mascara and the oil control primer from One Size were really good, and they were products that I would actually buy. I just wanted to film a clip on my phone and show you what the makeup looked like. I've had it on for about 5-ish hours now. I feel like phone quality is so good, so I just really wanted to show you what the skin in particular was looking like. This was the blurring primer side and this was the oil control side. I'm sure you can tell. It is starting to get a little bit separaty in my chin. This area here under my eye looks so bad. That's where the primer kind of bunched up and it just got worse with powder. Same with on my forehead here. You can really just see that that oil control primer just did not like any other products I put on. This side of my face looks so pretty. I am obsessed with it. This side, not so much. Here is an update of my base. I think we're coming up to the 7-hour mark. It's a bit of a mess. The oil control side is actually started to split, which I think is hilarious considering it's an oil control product. I have reapplied my lipstick after eating. It stayed on for the most part, but I just wanted to make it nicer to finish off another video. The eyeshadow is very much so intact, no problems there. My eyes have creased a little bit. I would say that that's pretty normal for me. I'm gonna take my makeup off now, so this will be the last update, but I feel like for the most part it survived pretty well. I think this side, these products worked a lot better for longevity. And this side, I think I'll have to try some of these products individually or with other products I already love just to see how well they actually perform. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this look and tell me your favorite product in the comments below. I'm curious to know. Thank you so much to all the brands who have sent something out for me to try. This was super fun and I love creating these videos. But this brings me to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video and enjoyed, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you want to see any other content that I don't post here, check out my Instagram at MakeupWithAlix. All of my social medias are linked down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!